Welcome back to Living 757. Ashley, you just experienced the joy of being a mom, right? But
Yep.
for some women that suffer substance abuse, like drug abuse or alcohol abuse, it's very difficult. Our next guest talks about the Southern Eastern Family Project and what does this program do for women with these needs. Let's welcome Crystal Britt. Welcome to the show.
Hi, ladies. Thank you for
Hi.
having me.
How are you? We are so excited to talk about this topic, Crystal, because I think it's very, very important.
Yes.
First of all, what is SEF and how this program works?
The Southeastern Family Project, also known as SEF, is a residential treatment facility here in Newport News, Virginia. And we work with pregnant women and early postpartum women who have addictions to substances such as drugs and or alcohol or both. And so we are an extension of the Hampton Newport News Community Board, Services Board. And just because we're located in Newport News, we do service women all over the state of Virginia.
Now, having a program like this is so important. Can you talk to us a little bit about why it's so important?
Well, of course, the stigma with pregnant women and those who have addictions, they often get slighted a lot in good care for themselves, for their babies, and treatment of their addiction. Mental health is also compounded a lot of times with women who have substance use disorders on top of the pregnancy itself. So our goal in treatment is to stabilize any mental health needs that this pregnant mother may have, educate our communities about these the special need population, and then provide treatment services that will help the mother and the baby to be successful.
Yeah, it's very important, Crystal, that you just say to teach the family, not just the moms, but also the families, because I believe these women, they have a lot of, they're afraid of looking for help, especially that they're thinking, okay, after I have my baby, maybe the government can take the baby away from me because I'm not ready. Do you provide counseling support after they have the babies?
Yes, we do. We offer what we like to call wraparound services. So while the women are with us, again, they're getting education about being a good mother. Recovery services are available to them. And then if they're here locally in this area, of course, we have other providers that we work with to support these women after they transition from our program into the community. We have opiate replacement services involved with these ladies if they have an opiate addiction. We have parenting skills and classes that are offered to these women while they're with us. Of course, we have OB providers that work with them while they're pregnant. We also have trauma groups that work with these women who have, significant trauma issues related to abuse, relationships, things that have been unhealthy in their lives. So yes, there are services that are available not only here, but an extension of what we do with a lot of our community partners.
Very important.
Super important.
Yeah.
Now, say one of our viewers is someone who knows somebody who could use your services, or they are someone who could use your services themselves. How does someone go about contacting you? Or is it anyone? Is it a friend or a family member that could contact you? Or does it have to be the person themselves?
Ideally, we like to have the person themselves call us directly because with that, it's their motivation and showing their interest in the treatment. Family members can definitely call, friends, loved ones can call on the behalf of that particular person that may need some help. But ultimately, we would have to speak with the person desiring to come into treatment. It's a matter of just picking up the phone, calling the number at the bottom of the screen. I'm usually available, but whoever picks up the phone can actually do a miniature assessment to actually, begin the process of coming into treatment.
And really quick, Crystal, is this program covered by insurance?
It is. Our program works with recipients of Medicaid. We also have grant funds that allow for women who don't necessarily have insurance that can help them in the process of applying for Medicaid. And so those things are available. Insurance does pay for our services. Yes.
Well, thank you so much for this great information. And we invite everyone to go and check your website. Thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you so much for everything you do. It's so important. All right. Now, something that we can all relate to is having to deal with our loved ones aging and getting older. And one thing that can be done to help is from our friends a touch of loving care. It helps take the burden off of the family members and let their elderly family members stay in their homes and be comfortable as they age. So let's learn some more.
My dad is 69. He's been a hard worker all his life. Shortly after retirement, he had a stroke and it brought on onset dementia. And that's why we have the services of a touch of loving care coming out to assist him.
How long has Sherry been coming to your house to help you?
9 months.
What does Sherry help you with?
Food and clothing, bathing.
A Touch of Love and Care is a home health agency. We're based in Norfolk. We send aides out to the client's home to assist them with their everyday lifestyles such as bathing, grooming, light housekeeping.
And we assist elderly people, people with disabilities, people who just had surgeries, going out into the community, going to doctor's appointments with them, and just providing them with a companion.
What I love most doing is just being there for them and just making sure that they never give up, or just life itself. Letting them know every day that they still have their independency, and I try not to take all of that from them. So whatever they can still do, I make sure that, they do it.
Being in this business, you have to have a love to care for your patients. You have to be dedicated to that patient, whether you don't want to go to work today or not. That patient is looking forward to you coming, helping them get out the bed every day.
I love what I do. I have a passion for elderly people, and I just have a passion for them. Like, I don't even know how to explain it.
You cannot be in this business if you don't care about people. This business is not about how much money you're going to make right away. It's about caring for folks. I would like anybody to go into home to treat this person that you're taking care of the way that you would want somebody to treat your loved one.
I love Sherry. I don't look at her as just my dad's nurse anymore. She's become like a part of our family because she provides that great service where I know she genuinely cares about my dad. She doesn't take care of him like it's just a job. She takes care of him like, hey, that's a member of her family. And that's what I love so much about him. And if he's having a bad day, she doesn't mind redirecting. And if he's doing something that's out of the ordinary, she's very patient.
Well, that goes back to the training. What sets us apart is that we train our people. When we go into the home and our nurse assesses what the client needs, we then determine with the insurance companies what type of hourly coverage they would get, and we set it up with the family to match their needs, because some people live with their children, some people live alone.
Well, they made it easy and comfortable for me at A Touch of Loving Care with me having him assisting the nursing home before he came back. And it kind of flowed. And so they took a lot of the burden off of me. So the paperwork wasn't hard for me to get it done once they showed me what steps I needed to take. It was pretty quick and it was painless. This has taken so much of a burden off of me, and trying to work and take care of providing for my family, as well as making sure my dad is safe and taken care of Monday through Friday. And I also use them for respite care when I need to take care of things on the weekend. They provide those services for me as well. It gives me a chance of being just the daughter and separate the things you don't want to see, such as the bathing portion of your parents, to give him that independence as a man. And just, with that alone is a lot off of me that I prefer not to see for my dad.
And there's a lot of families out here that just don't know how to cope with it, I feel great, being here to help her out. If you are in need of help, if you are in need to have your family members or anybody that's sick, or you just need some help, call us. It might not be me that come to your house, but it's going to be somebody, and we promise you we're going to take very good care of you.
And that's a great package.
Wow.
That is a great package.
This touched my heart,
Yeah.
guys, because I can hear on her voice the love and the passion for what they do. And I really want to say thank you to all of these beautiful ladies that they do this job because, like they say, you really need to know what to do in order to take care of elderly people and anybody that needs help. So thank
And
you. Thank
it
you
really
for
is
this
something that is so important. I know when my grandmother on my dad's side was getting older, he was an only child. So he really struggled with, do I put her somewhere where she was round the clock care, or do I have someone come to her house? And especially since she had dementia, she wasn't remembering who everyone was, as is taking her out of her home would have, totally disrupted her life. So
Yeah.
this kind of service is really so important, and thank you guys so much.
Love.
I feel the same. I feel the same way. And everyone always cares about their loved ones, especially as they get older, because you don't think other people would take care of them the way you would. So, blessings to what they do out there at Touching Love and Care. Is that what it is?
Absolutely. But
Yes.
coming up next, we are flying high. See what I mean after the break.